You join us on my mobility scoot adventure, where we come to one of the most dangerous points in the journey today, which is a very uneven road, very painful on a mobility scooter. Now we're on St. Peter's Way in Mansfield. Just passing to our right is the town's old post office, going down to St. Peter's Church. And look out for the car that pulls out just in front of us. On our left, there is one of Mansfield's famous bowlers who has a statue dedicated to itself. Just on the left, we'll try and get a better look. There he is, resting on his pedestal. And we continue up St. Peter's Way towards the Travelodge. And we've got to go under one of the last, if not the last, remaining underpasses in Mansfield, many which have been closed for health and safety reasons. And enjoy this underpass while we can, because everything of the past. There is the TA to our right, and now we're looking at Mansfield's old brewery buildings, some of the last remaining in Mansfield. The rest of the site has been demolished. We're now going up to the old Cackle Market site, which stands on the Water Meadows swimming baths. And the original baths were just to our right, and on the new site was the Cackle Market. To our side now we have the River Mourne, which is used for paddling in the summer, and that started to occur more often after the paddling pools closed in the park. Directly in front of us now is the Christmas tree for Mansfield Marketplace, which is planted on Titchfield Park every year, then relocated to the town centre at Christmas. To our right you will find one of the bowling pitches of Mansfield, which was a nice green, but now it's been redeveloped for other games and an all-weather site. The park has good CCTV coverage and approximately 4 cameras cover the site. Here's one of the favourite places to go paddling in the summer, and you'll often find many families and children having fun in the water, especially at this waterfall we are approaching at this time. And bring your fishing net, because there are plenty of tadpoles to be caught. Here we go, here's the Stags football ground site, known as Field Mill Football Club. To our left is the reservoir, and that is fed from Kings Mill Reservoir, and thereon goes through Titchfield Park and used to provide water to the many factories that stood on the site in years gone by. In late summer you will find many swans and cygnets on this waterway, and it's a good site for fishing. Often in the summer you will find most of the fishing points occupied by local fishermen. And where the blue cement mixers just passed, that was a former site of 2 railway bridges on Nottingham Road. One fed the collieries and the second one fed the main line for Mansfield, which station is on the site of Mansfield's new police station. And on that particular one you could catch a train down to London non-stop. Now we're down at ground level. As you can see, plenty of new fishing points that were installed last year 2024 after the floods in this part of Mansfield that destroyed the fishing points. and did much damage in this local area. We continue by the reservoir now for another look at a field mill, and you often see squirrels and birds along this walk. Many happier summers spent along here with the old fishing net catching tadpoles and putting them in a jam jar to keep for a week before returning them back to where they were captured from. And there we go, Field Mill football ground, home of the Stags. Now, a little known old stone bridge that still remains in Mansfield, and as you go through the tunnel of the bridge, you'll come out in Mansfield Stone Quarry, which was used, I believe, to build the Houses of Parliament. Coming up on our right is two trees that are hollow, a fantastic place to hide in when you're having the game of hide and seek. But when the river's in full flood, these trees can be covered with water, partially. Now we're going up to part of the viaduct in Mansfield, and all of a sudden you see two speeding cyclists who nearly collided with the mobility scooter. Very fast for the piece of nature reserve they are on. Could have been pretty nasty. So let's go and take a look at the viaducts that used to carry the coal wagons between the collieries and passengers from Sutton through Mansfield down to London. Our older listeners and viewers will be aware of the station that was housed where Mansfield Police Station is today. And here is the viaduct from the opposite side. And there we leave the mobility scooter adventures today on the Mourne Valley Nature Trail.